they left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Wheeler. His record is now 5-2. The loss goes to Bert Smith. He falls to 2-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Mets. The Mets have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the ball. Lead out.
Ready now, Dirk Eischen, who comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, Dirk Eischen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Zimmer ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 2-2. Here it is. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second.
Here, on the back.
Comes up with it on to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Standing in, Dirk Eischen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Gant is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. So his remarkable season continues, and it's now 5-3. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, man, it's always.
Now batting, Dirk Eischen. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 8-3. Digging in and looking for more. Dirk Eischen. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Zimmer going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 2 for 4. Also has 1 home run. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you press to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there.
And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
12-4 is the final in this game. New York scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Julio Teheran earns his 8th victory of the season. Mike Clevenger was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Dirk Eischen. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
What a season this guy's having. Currently leads the league in runs batted in. So not only is he just hitting, but he's hitting with runners in scoring position. This guy's been bringing home the mail all season long.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center. So his remarkable season continues as the Mets are out in front now 2-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Ready to take his hacks again. Dirk Eischen, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Eischen makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Taylor stands at first with one out. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Pick it up.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for two bases.
Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. One hit, one left. Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow, a base hit in his first trip.
First,
Eischen has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Dirk Eischen. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
First baseman, Dirk Eischen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out,
Now
and the guy
batting.
on the bump really
The right
needs a
fielder.
strikeout or
Right
a double
goal.
play right here.
With Mark DeRosa,
Conforto.
Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Eischen at second, Schwarber on at first with nobody out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Luplow moving in. He's there and records the first out. The relay, and there are two away now. Here's Max Moroff standing in. A hit and two
Now
tries
back.
for him so
Second
far.
base. Max Moroff.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and
Two
gentlemen,
hits in the inning
please
lead to a
join
run
me
for
the
Cleveland.
traditional
We'll move on now to the
stretch.
bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 3 and the Indians 2. Stepping into the box, Dirk
first baseman,
Eischen. He
number one.
singled his last time
Dirk.
up.
Yeah, and they take another
Eischen.
single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every
Now
pitch is
batting,
so important.
left fielder,
You're one pitch away from a
Kyle.
solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated
Now batting,
when you make a
right
good pitch
fielder,
and you don't get that
Michael.
call from the umpire. But what does he do?
Conforto.
He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Striding in once
batter,
again,
number
Willie
2.
Adames. Runner in
Shortstop,
scoring position with
Willie
2 gone.
Adames.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Eischen stands at second with 2 gone. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. A
Now
hit in
batting,
2 official
second
trips
baseman,
to the plate to this point in the
Nico.
ballgame.
Good drum.
Here it comes, 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time. Digging in, Dirk Eischen
The
bats
first
with a
baseman,
homer
number
and
1.
2 doubles to his
Dirk.
credit.
Eischen.
First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know what? Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. New York rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Carlos Martinez earns win number 7 on the season. Trevor Bauer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Carlos Martinez. His record is now 7-3. The loss goes to Trevor Bauer. He falls to 3-7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.